206. Movement of education. The effort concept: time, force, flow, focus.
A blessed and wonderful day, everyone! I am Jeev C. Humarang, a second-year college student currently taking Bachelor of Physical Education in my beloved school, Limerick Colleges. Indeed, it was such a great blessing from above that we are living this world who can create actions or any movements and be able to pursue and reaching our purpose. And absolutely, we must be grateful on it. Therefore, as the time passes by, we are learning for us to be knowledgeable enough and to gain lots of information that we can use in the present times and up to the future. And at this moment, we're going to talk about a particular topic that is truly interesting and surely will give more understanding to us in relation to the movements that we are creating. Okay, let's not prolong it any longer. So, to be specific, our discussion for today as part of movement education is all about the effort concept. Anyone, do you have any idea with regards to this what we call the effort concept? If there's no, just keep calm, focus, listen, and take down notes on everything I'll say during this time of discussion. The effort concept. The word effort means a vigorous or determined attempt, and it pertains to do something, and therefore effort will occur. In fact, the effort concept focuses on the effort awareness that expresses the concepts of how the body can move and the action. It results in various types of actions, and it's usually determined by a stimulus presented from a test given or determined by how the individual would want the skill to execute. Moreover, based on some reliable sources, learning about effort is a way of developing a person's movement vocabulary and ability to move physically. This helps a student physically and emotionally identify and move that are unfamiliar to them. This work helps a student understand internal impulses and in developing an expressive body that can make clean, precise movements. It also helps the student create and maintain a strong physical instrument that will serve them throughout their training and future professional work. And that's what we called about the effort concept. In addition to that, along to this movement concept of effort, it also includes 4 movement categories such as time, force, flow, and focus. Okay, let's just focus first in time. When do we say time, it describes the speed of the movement occurred or the speed of the actions we are doing and performing. The speed is classified into 4, including fast, acceleration, deceleration, and slow. In fast, we are capable of moving at high speed, and to make it clear, I'll demonstrate a fast movement only through performing arm circling just like this. See, the movement or actions I've done was fast. Now, let's proceed on acceleration. In here, our movement is speeding up from slow and turning it as fast as we can. Just like in arm circling again, this is how you do it. See? The movement I've done comes from slow up to fast. Therefore, it is speeding up or accelerated. As reverse, we also have deceleration, or our movement comes from fast, then surely turning to slow, unti-unting pabagal, and it looks like this. See, in deceleration, the movement starts from fast, then turning to slow. Moreover, the loss in speed is slow, and of course, it only have a low speed. And through arm circling again, this is how you do it. And that's how the slow speed looks like. Again, in speed, we have fast, acceleration, deceleration, and slow. Now, let's proceed on the second category under the effort concept, and it is the force. And this force only describes the strength or force of movement occurred. Belong to force, we have the soft and the hard. I know we're all familiar in it. In soft, there's just a little force we inserted, and the best example for it is that in boxing, having a ready stance and you're just punching on the air and focusing on the opponent to target. Just like this. And that's one of the examples of soft force. On the other side, hard force is done with a great deal of force or strength, and the best example for it is when we are doing or performing a boxing on that sports. We put too much force, most particularly in every punches. That's why it is hard force, just like this. There you have it. Now, let's proceed on the next category of the effort concept, which is the flow. And flow describes the continuity of movement occurred. Under this, we have the bound flow and free flow. Let us focus first on bound flow. Bound flow is when your action has a controlled movement, like bending. And this is how you do it. See, the movement I've done is truly controlled by myself. Now let's proceed on free flow. It is an action that is unrestrained or uncontrollable movement, and there's some follow through. And the best example for it is jumping. See, in that example, after I jump, there's some instances that I can control the movement after the action I've done. Just like having some imbalances, that's why it is considered as free flow or uncontrolled movement. Moving forward, the last but not the least category in the effort concept is focus. It is being defined as the state or quality of having or producing clear visual definition. Under this, we have the so-called direct and indirect. For direct, it is straightforward. We are delivering and saying some instructions directly on what actions is needed, wherein we already know the definition and know how to perform as well. While indirect is the opposite of direct, wherein it is not directly or not straight, because some learners not fully know the definition of some instructions given but can perform. Therefore, it is better to give a direct focus to every learners, which is truly helpful for them to understand it so well. Just like, for example, in basketball, in doing overhead throw, the direct focus will be the arm should go over the head during the throw and finish by being aimed at the target. While indirect focus will be propel the ball forward and release it in front of you and aiming the target. by the two different focus or two different direction, we can easily determine that direct focus, we know the definition or instruction and we know how to perform it as well. While having an indirect focus is we don't fully know or understand the definition or instruction given, but we can know how to perform it already. And those are the differences of the two of them. So I guess I've discussed already everything needed, and to sum up everything that has been stated so far, it is all about the effort concept. And under this, there are 4 movement categories such as time, force, flow, and focus. In time, there are fast, acceleration, deceleration, and slow. In force, there are soft and hard. In flow, there are bound flow and free flow. And lastly, in focus, they are direct and indirect focus. And that's it. I hope every one of you absolutely learned something today, or having an enlightenment and additional information to your knowledge about the effort concept that we can use in the present times and up to the future. Once again, I am JVC Humarang, a second-year college student currently taking Bachelor of Physical Education, who encourage minds to think, hands to create, and hearts to love. Thank you so much. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Keep safe and God bless everyone.